Our upcoming new moon in Taurus is the deep breath that we are all needing right about now. In this magic circle, I am going to be sharing with you my top 3 magic moves and considerations for our upcoming new moon and how you can tap into all the magic available to you. If you are joining me again here in the Magic Circle, what a delight to connect with you. If you are new, my name is Deb D and I am the creator of Big Life Magic, an author, a spiritual teacher, a grief guide, and somebody who's helping you no matter where you are on your heart spectrum, either big life loss or big life magic or somewhere in between. We are all figuring it out in this earth-bound reality. And part of what helps us out is, what's the sky letting us know? So let's all tap in here. And if you have not yet, go on, subscribe. It's fun. Join me again in the Magic Circle. So let's tune in. Our upcoming new moon. So we have this Taurus grounded, take a breath, connect to the earth energy for our new moon. And as we know, a new moon is the time when the sky says, look, there's not a lot of light there, so I'm asking you to do as I do and just go within. Take a moment to pause, take a breath. And we need that breath now, because here is magic move number 1. Acknowledge where we've been. In the last lunation, we have had our eclipse season. We had a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. We had Mercury going retrograde after no planets being retrograde for a while. So there was a lot of movement in the magical playground. And I don't know how that played out for you, but it would have moved a few details on your magical map. And some of them still may be coming into clarity now. You still may be trying to figure out exactly what your next magic move is. And this is the time to take that breath. So the first magic move is acknowledge where we have been. We just got spat out of a Mercury retrograde and eclipse season. That's a lot of movement. So do as Taurus does and as the new moon does, and stop, pause, breathe. Take note. Where are you now? And when you look a little bit further ahead, where do you want to go next? So that's magic move number 1. You might even actually consider doing that in the couple of days before our new moon, when the moon is at its darkest. That's when we can really tap into truth. I would advise doing that for every new moon. But for this new moon in particular, what has come to light, played out in your world in our recent eclipse season. Now, magic move number 2 is to ground into this Taurus energy. So Taurus is now in the sun and the moon, because that's what happens at a new moon. We get this balance point of one element, one energy, one place to return to. And Taurus wants you to come home, wants you to ground down. So my next magic move would be find what grounding or stillness can mean for you. Because as noted, we've had a lot of movement. So what is that? Is that actually taking time to connect to nature in some way? Is that taking time to return to a grounding practice that you have, whether that's like a meditation or breath practice or visualizing, roots growing out of the base of your feet. There's so many different grounding practices that you could choose. And you're advised to choose one now, to take the time to allow your physical body to ground into earth and take a breath. Because this is not a moon that asks you to rush ahead. Most new moons are going to ask you to take a breath, but this Taurus new moon is in particular saying, let's just take a moment here. Let's just take a moment and breathe. So choose a grounding practice. And then from there, from this review of your eclipse season, and a little bit of Mercury playing there too, and this grounded place, then you can move into magic move number 3, which is a doozy. It is Jupiter moving into the sign of Taurus. Now, Jupiter is a major player in our sky, one of the biggest planets. It's fortune, luck, abundance. Now moving from Aries, which was all about innovation, try something new, the fire, like rushing ahead. Taurus, bring it down to earth. And where's your security? What habits and consistent practices are you working with? That's very Taurus, and Jupiter wants to expand. So what are you actually working on here that's grounded? And I'm talking like grounded in terms of like what you do every day. Great new moon to begin a practice that you know is going to support you, whether that's a meditation practice, an exercise practice, a looking at your money in a different way practice. Where do you want fortune to expand? Physical health, romantic health, financial health. And place your focus there now, because when a planet changes signs, it kind of amplifies its energy. And we have Taurus and Jupiter coming into alignment a few days before this new moon. So that energy is still going to be really strong. So Taurus says, are you secure? New moon says, let's take a moment to check in and reflect and then set some goals moving forward. And now we have this amplification for this particular moon, because Jupiter says, I'm coming to the party, I'm hitting the dance floor, and I'm going to now expand the Taurus elements within you. Taurus asks, am I secure? Taurus likes nice things. So really this is a outstanding new moon to be working with your abundance, like literally working with the money in and out of your accounts, working with home. Are you living where you want to live? Working with your body, and are you treating and nurturing your body the way that you know is at your highest good? That's what this new moon is all about. And the new moon that we are meeting in Taurus with all of this, after your eclipse, what do you know now? Taurus, come down to ground. Jupiter, what do you want to expand? Now is the time to take all of that in stock. And here's your bonus magic move. What is going to be your next and first step in your magical adventure? For when we have an eclipse season, everything's moved around in order to give us the vibration for our next 6 months as we move into our magical adventure until we hit the next eclipse. We're now into that vibration, and Taurus new moon is giving us a chance to take that big deep breath. What do I know now? How can I ground into this? Where is my security? And what is my next magic move? For it is time to play and move forward in your magical map. But don't rush ahead. Taurus doesn't like to rush. Be patient. Be mindful. Be grounded. And find where is that secure next step for you. I would love if you want to let me know in the comments below, where is that secure next step for you? And if you are interested in joining the Big Life Magic Makers for our every lunar cycle we do it, we meet for the new moon circle of magic, you can also comment below to receive information about joining our community event for new moon. You are welcome. But what I really want you to know is there's been a lot going on in the magical playground. So take a big deep breath now. We don't need to rush. We need to reflect and decide, what's my next magic move? Because the universe has got your back, and I want you to remember, just in case you forgot, that it's you, my friend. It is you that is the magic. So please continue to join me here in the Magic Circle, because I love to share what's happening above and how we can work below with our magic. And I'm here for every step of your heart magic and your soul play in our magical playground. It is my delight to be your magical guide. Trust in the magic in yourself and take a big, deep breath now. You are the magic.